The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
Into the left corner, Weichel three, Butter, Braylon, Weichel.
We're getting you set for game day with a countdown to tip-off, powered by Appalachian Electric Cooperative.
And as the Eagles with the takeaway, Rutherford steals it, Weichel scores it. Great feed from Rutherford to find Weichel off the turnover.
Carson-Newman basketball is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles and Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Tri-Life, dream big with Gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Now, here's the voice of the Lady Eagles, Andrew Rogers.
Good evening from the King Center in Emory, Virginia, as Carson-Newman gets set to take its winning streak on the road, a winning streak of 2 games, and both in South Atlantic Conference play. They take that streak and put it on the line tonight against the Emory and Henry Wasps. These two teams met exactly 2 weeks ago. It was an 88-48 victory for the Carson-Newman Lady Eagles, an 88-48 stomping of the Wasps 2 weeks ago. The Eagles followed that up with a loss at LR, a W against UVA Wise, and then a victory against Wingate by 11 last time out on Saturday on the road. Lady Eagles ended a road skid, and they were able to get back on track with the W on the road to win by 2 points, or win by 11 points to secure their second road win of the year. Emory and Henry's gone 1-1 since that 40-point defeat to Carson-Newman, an 89-75 road win over the Pioneers of Tusculum, and an 18-point road loss to Anderson. They're back at home for the first time in nearly 3 weeks, meeting here with the Lady Eagles. Emory and Henry's 8-9, Carson-Newman's 12-5, and the Lady Eagles hold the 3-game advantage in South Atlantic Conference play. This is the AEC Countdown to tip-off AEC. They're bringing value to everyday life. Mike Mincy's pregame thoughts on a team he just faced 2 weeks ago heads your way when we return to the Eagles Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit InterDigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
Our pregame conversation with head coach Mike Mincy heads your way in 60 seconds on the Eagles Sports Network. Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency, 423-586-4320, or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Carson-Newman stays on the road today to take on Emory and Henry. Andrew Rogers here with the head coach, Mike Mincy, as the Eagles get set to take on the Wasps for the second time this year. Coach, had some time to reflect on the road win against Wingate by 11 points. What stood out to you the most about your team getting over the hump on the road?
Well, first of all, I think the two runs that we went on, I think there was obviously the 9-0 run in the second quarter, the 7-0 run in the third quarter, which ultimately was a 10-2 run before we put Braylon back in the game when Lindsey and Braylon were out. But anyway, that's 16 points in about 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Yeah. They were outscored Wingate, and you could easily say that was the difference in the game for us, and it obviously was the difference in the game for them because they outscored us the other 37 minutes of the game by 5. So I like that we were able to do that. Some of that stuff came out of the press in the first or in the second quarter, first half. I thought we got great production off the bench. Keely came in and made some big plays. Certainly got big minutes out of Ash. She hadn't played double-figure minutes all year. I think she logged 18 minutes. And it wasn't the scoring, it was everything else, the defense. She was hustling for loose balls on the floor. So I just thought that she really came in, and when her number was called, she was there big time to provide, in essence, really, really good defense.
Second time you play, or 2 weeks ago you played Emory and Henry, now you play them again. So it's a unique situation. Not only are you playing the second game, which is rare, but also playing a team you just kind of looked over and saw 2 weeks ago. Is that helpful when you go into another road matchup, having seen this team recently?
I don't think it really matters. I mean, now playing second is different. It's obviously something that they've been more accustomed to with their home games. So that will be the first time, I guess, in my 13 years that I can remember in a conference game. Maybe a non-conference game we've played second or something, but in a conference game, I don't recall ever playing second. And if we did, I'll stand corrected. But anyway, we'll have to navigate that with the 7:30 tip and not 5:30, and the departure time and all that stuff. But my biggest concern is when they came here. We played great in Holt and we won by a significant margin, and that's one game. And I think our team understood that. Like with the Wingate games were two different games. At home we played great and we got the 29-point win, and we knew going back to Wingate it wasn't going to be the same thing. It's going to be a new narrative. It's going to be a new chapter in a book. And so we got to go up there determined and knowing that if we want to get to where we want to get to in the conference play. From this point on, it's not that you got to win them all, but you got to win most of them.
It's interesting that you bring that up because when they came here, you forced 30 turnovers, scored, I think, close to 40 points off of them. Last year, you beat them by 30, plus at their place, they came back, made it a much closer game in your building. So what adjustments do you expect them to make that they did last year to make it closer in that second meeting, and what does your team have to do well if those turnovers aren't forced as much as they were the first time around?
Well, I think in any scenario, it's about that day. When we went to their place last year, I think the score was like 81-45. And we got to a great start in the first quarter. We played super well. We were very efficient offensively. And they weren't. And then we got a nice little cushion, and we kept it for the rest of the game. Then they came here, and it was much tougher because we weren't playing as Chris, obviously late in the year. Did not have Michaela Alvey at that point in time. Had already lost Lindsay. And we got us a lead. We were up 17, 18, 19 points. We just, at times, and even times this year, we went into a scoring drought. And they were able to score, and they cut it down to whatever they ended up cutting it down to, and then we scraped away with a 8-point victory.
We'll end on this because we bring up the offense and the efficiency there. You've been one of the better passing teams. I think that's why the offense has had a lot of success. Obviously, Lindsay has a lot to do with the efficiency inside, but you've been one of the better passing teams. What is that attributed to, having so many different players contribute and be able to pass the ball effectively even when shots aren't going in from the perimeter?
Yeah, over the last several years, that's just one of the things that we've tried to be good at was being a good passing team, taking care of the basketball, having a positive assist-to-turnover ratio, and the more you have players that can make shots, the more assists you're going to get. At times it's been good this year, and at times it haven't. It's obviously been better at home. But, we're not the type of team that's going to expect players to just get the ball in their hands and go one-on-one and do ISOs. A lot of times it's going to be, our scoring is going to become off of what somebody has created for someone else. Like you see that a lot, whether it's a post feed to Lindsay or it's a nice dish off in transition with the numbers game. I think that we've gotten better at that as the time went on, and certainly the more you cash in, the more assists you can get. And, we're still wanting to be better at it. We turn the ball over a little bit much for my liking. Assist numbers up there pretty good. Obviously, it's up there pretty good, and, nationally as well. We just need to, not be as careless with the basketball at times.
Best of luck tonight.
Thank you, Andrew.
That's head coach Mike Mincy. Starting lineup, keys to the game, and tip-off head your way after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
We're getting closer to tip-off.
Price picks it up, and Carson-Newman is the South Atlantic Conference Tournament champions.
More CN memories are headed your way on the Eagles Sports Network.
Okay, let's see. Carson-Newman University. It's been around since 1851. A beautiful campus, amazing student life, world-class accredited academics, competitive athletic programs, a Christian perspective, a top 10 best value school. They give $48 million in financial aid every year, and I get a free scholarship when I enroll. Looks like I've found the perfect place.
This
Kisses it off the glass, and one.
is Carson-Newman Women's Basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
Weichel off the screen, gets free. Here's a three, and the answer. Braylon Weichel with a massive triple. It's 67-65.
Today's game is brought to you by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, by Modern Woodman Financial Planning, Domino's, First Bank, by ShopCNEagles.com, The Eagle Club, the Bible Insurance Agency, by Pepsi, by Magaha Electric, InterDigital, by Food City, Tri-Light, and by Lisa's Country Kitchen. Now back to the voice of the Lady Eagles, Andrew Rogers.
All right, we're glad to welcome you back inside the King Center as Carson-Newman and Emory and Henry square off for the fifth time ever. Carson-Newman leads the all-time series 4-0. It's the same starting lineup that Mike Mincy has rolled out there for the last now 4 games. It's Lindsay Taylor in the front court with Campbell Penland and Michaela Alfie, Tori Rutherford, and Braylon Weichel are in the backcourt. Weichel is 14th all-time in Division II women's basketball in points scored. She has 2,449. A change for Emory and Henry. Brianna Yarber, the team's top scorer and one of the best front court players in the league, is not in the lineup. She's got a brace on her right wrist. She is out. Grace Glantz into the lineup. A junior from Clyde, North Carolina, makes her fourth start, averaging 7 points per game. She's joined by Mimi Tranum, a junior from Richmond, Virginia. Hannah Spanauer is a junior guard in the backcourt, and then Grayson Hall and Emma Santoro are the forwards. Santoro has been great this year for Jacqueline Dickens' team. 7 straight double-figure games, averaging 14 and 7. Carson-Newman in the white uniforms. Emory and Henry in the visiting blue uniforms. The blue out here tonight, so the Wasps go to the usual visiting blues. Carson-Newman brought its home whites, and Taylor and Glantz jump it up. Ball is already on the floor. 4 seconds in, it's a jump ball, and so we'll just do it again. More than likely here, they're going to have a chat about it. No, they're going to say white ball. They're going to say Emory and Henry had it, and the jump ball possession will give it to Carson-Newman. So Eagles basketball to start this one, moving left to right. Carson-Newman 2-5 on the road this year, trying to increase that mark today against a 2-3 zone of the Wasps right now. Alvey lobs to Penland out front, a bounce feed to Rutherford, right corner. A 3 is up, and it swishes in for Tori Rutherford. She's playing her best basketball of her collegiate career and starts the game with a 3-pointer 20 seconds in. Wasps break the pressure into the corner. It's a Santoro 3, spins out, offensive rebound. Glantz, she puts it off glass, too strong. Got her miss again. Kicks it out, Santoro reverses. Now gets it back, top of the key. She'll try her chance. Missed it wide left, rebound Alvey. Outlet pass to Rutherford. We're 40 seconds in. Tori into the left corner for Penland. She pump fakes a 3. Cross court to Alvey. Extra feed Weichel. She pump fakes, turns down a 3. Skips it to Rutherford. Extra fine. Penland gets it back. Left corner 3 up. Short over top the backboard and out of play. Emory and Henry gets it back, and we're closing in on a minute in. One problem for Emory and Henry that first time around was the turnovers. Had 30 of them, and Carson-Newman scored 36 points off the turnovers. 2 good possessions to break the pressure here, and Tranum's got into the front court to Spanauer. Santoro lobs it in. Hall double-teamed at the left block. 1 dribble, puts a shot up off glass, left it short. Rebound tipped out to Rutherford, and Tori sprints across the timeline. 1-on-1, Rutherford to the rim, left-hand layup off the iron. Rebound batted around. It's loose underneath, and Tranum comes away with it and flings it ahead to Spanauer. In transition, Hannah spins on Weichel, kicks it out. Tranum to the trailing Santoro, top of the key 3 up. Bounces in and out, rebound Alvey. 90 seconds in, it's 3-0 Carson-Newman. Alvey lobs inside, Taylor runs the floor, 1 power dribble, a left-hand shot up, and no good, but foul underneath is called on Santoro, who picks up her first. Wasps normally shoot the basketball extremely well here at home. Off to an 0-for-5 start as Lindsay Taylor makes another free throw. Of course, she has drastically improved this year. Second one up and swishes in as well. It's 5-0 with 8:19 left in the first quarter. Pressure in the backcourt. Spanauer flings it ahead to Glantz. Now to Tranum, who crosses the timeline. She's met by a double immediately and bounces it to Santoro. Tranum gets it back, goes baseline for Glantz. She pump fakes, kicks it back out to Mimi Tranum. Junior guard, not known too much for her offense, throws it away. A steal for Taylor. 5-0. We're 2 minutes in Eagles basketball. Kick to Alvey. She'll stop from the left elbow, shoot a jump shot short off the iron. Rebound Grace Glantz. Transition opportunity for Emory and Henry. Tranum's got it, backs it out now. And they'll set up offense in the half court. They go inside, left block. Hall turns, shoots, and is fouled from behind. With Penland guarding, it was Rutherford digging in, and she picked up the foul. Tori picks up foul number 1, and Grayson Hall will head to the free throw line to shoot a pair. First one for Hall is up, and it rolls from the front of the iron to the backboard and in. Eagle fans, Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. When you're hungry, reach for Domino's. Get a large one-topping pizza for $5.99 when you use your Carson-Newman ID. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. 5-2. Hall makes both. 7.5 to go. Full court pressure. Rutherford breaks it with a skip pass. Now to Weichel, right corner three. It's up. It's strong, and it falls into the hands of Grace Glantz for Emory and Henry. Wasps basketball trailing by 3. CN has missed 4 straight after knocking down that first shot of the game, and they came from Rutherford. Trainham bounce feed, left block. Hall powers through and gets fouled by Penland. Penland with a size mismatch underneath with the 6-foot Hall. And Penland picks up her first and the team's second foul. Well, points in the paint was another area that Carson-Newman dominated 48-26 2 weeks ago. First free throw up, swishes in for Hall. They're 3 of 3 from the line. Well, from Hall here in the opening frame. 7:17 left, first quarter. It's 5-3. Second free throw is up, no good. Offensive rebound was in the hands of Penland. It was stolen away by Spainhour. Now Tranham's got it. She drives inside. Hook shot up off glass. Too strong. Rebound Alvey. Alvey, a quick outlet pass that's launched to Weichel. Out of bounds. Turnover. First Carson-Newman turnover on an ill-advised pass from Alvey as Rogers checks in for Penland. CN's offense off to a slow start after that Rutherford made field goal. And to start the game, 5:3, 3 minutes in, Carson-Newman up by 2. Spainhour dribbles, spins at the free throw line, still dribbling, now out toward the right wing. Skips it to Tranham, top of the key. A lob to Glantz, she makes the catch, bounce feed, Hall underneath, layup good. 5-5 the score, 6:40 to go. A double team in the backcourt. Rutherford skips to Alvey, who fumbles the pass at midcourt. Now corrals it and crosses the timeline. Skips to Rogers. Keeley lobs it in. Taylor could not handle the catch, out of bounds. Another Carson-Newman turnover as Skylar Boshears checks in for Alvey. 6.5 to go, and Carson-Newman on this field goal drought has turned it over twice. Glantz into the middle for Tranham. Outlets one to Glantz. And she crosses the timeline, pressured by Rutherford. They reverse it to Spainhour, a right wing three. It's up and it's in for Hannah Spainhour. She shoots it at a 31% clip. One of the best on the team, and it's 8-5. Emory and Henry has scored the last 8. Boshears attacks the paint, lobs it in for Taylor. Ball stolen away by Santoro. Outlet to Tranham. 4 minutes in, the Wasps lead by 3 and in transition. Tranham now backs it out, will dribble it out front. Kick it to Santoro. She jab steps, launches a left wing three up right of the iron. Rebound deflected out to Spainhour. Now to Tranham. She's not guarded. Now puts it on the floor. Stops from 12. Had it partially blocked, and Carson-Newman comes away with it. Rogers barrels into Tranham, and a blocking foul called. With 5:41 left in the first quarter, it's Tranham picking up the foul, her first and the team's second, as Ashlyn Crittenden up off the bench for Mike Mincy's team, who has not scored in nearly 3 minutes and hasn't made a field goal since Rutherford's basket 20 seconds in. Crittenden against the zone, lobs it to Weichel. Foul line extended at the left wing. Weichel goes baseline for Taylor. Now a skip to Boshears. Extra pass Crittenden. Pump fakes. Drives into the paint. Chest pass to Taylor, who barrels over a defender for an offensive foul. Spainhour there to take the charge. And Taylor picks up her first foul as Callie McMahon will sprint into the game to replace Taylor. So Mike Mincy already digging into the bench early. 4 new players into the game. We're not even halfway through the first. Inbound into the backcourt for Tranham. A bounce feed for Santoro against the 2-2-1 look. They lob it to Tranham. She's still in the backcourt. Dribbles near the timeline. Gets doubled. Harassed. Rogers takes it away. A steal for Carson-Newman. Weichel stops from 19 inside the arc. Missed the shot back of the iron. Rebound to Hall. They've got a trailing Tranham all the way on the other end for a right-hand layup. And it's a 10-0 run for Emory and Henry. We're halfway through the first. Weichel skips to Crittenden. Ashlyn reverses it to Boshears, and Glantz took it away, a steal. Grace Glantz the other way. Right-hand layup blocked away by Boshears. Excellent recovery defense by Skylar to limit the transition basket, but it's all Wasps right now. A 10-0 run since the Rutherford basket and the Taylor free throws. The Wasps have scored the last 10 in the last 3 minutes. They lead by 5 with 4:49 to go in the first quarter. We return to the King Center after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency, 423-586-4320, or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
All right, we're back inside the King Center where Emory and Henry is in the midst of a 10-0 run over the last 3 minutes to lead by 5, 10-5, with 4:49 to go in the opening period. Eagle fans, Lisa's Country Kitchen serves the best home-cooked meals the Lakeway region has to offer. Lisa's Country Kitchen, where we'll stop after the game. Foul inside. Chelsea Hodges into the game for the first time, and she was fouled from behind by Keely Rogers. First on Rogers. And the team's fourth foul, so free throws the rest of the way on every other foul in this first quarter. Left trigger inbound for Reagan Chapman, who's in for the first time. She gets it now back on a reversal to the left wing. A three up off the right of the iron. Rebound, Boshier. Skylar will take it up herself. Skip it to Crittenden. Ashland goes behind the back and threw it away. A steal for Glantz. Glantz the other way. Right-hand layup off glass and in. It's a 12-0 run for Emory and Henry. Weichel in the backcourt. Pressured. Now skips it to Boshiers. Skylar's open. A left wing three. It's up and it swishes in for Skylar Boshiers. A rare three for the senior. Just her third of the year. Steal on the other end. Crittenden with it inside. Pump fakes and throws it away. 12-8, 4:04 to go after the Boshiers three, but the Eagles give it back as Gonzalez will check in for Crittenden after the turnover. Boshiers now 3 of 6 from the three-point stripe this year. Doesn't take it often, but can knock it down. Big shot there to end to Trout. Chapman has it taken away by Carson-Newman, but a foul called. Who they get it on? Let's see. It's on Emily Gonzalez. That'll be her first and the team's fifth foul. Ball was knocked away by Rogers, and then Gonzalez tried to secure it for the Lady Eagles, and she was called for the foul. So free throws for Hannah Spainauer with Emory and Henry up by 4. Guard dribbles it once, puts a shot up off the front of the iron and in, 13-8. Spainauer shoots 73% from the line. Again, this is a Wasps team playing without their top scorer, Brianna Yarber. Second one up and in, 14-8. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Rogers against the 2-2-1 pressure, gives it back to Weichel. Now Rogers gets it back, crossing the timeline. Keeley dribbles, now bounces it, Braylon Weichel. She pump fakes, now atop of the key three. It's up, it rims out. Offensive rebound, Rogers. She splits traffic, shoots a shot, no good. Offensive rebound, still batted around, and Glantz comes away from the pack with the ball for her 5th rebound. Another missed shot. Carson-Newman 2 of 9. Back tap from Weichel and a steal. Boshiers running the break. A 5-on-2. Rogers into the lane. Right-hand shot off glass and in. Good find by Boshiers to the cutting Rogers for 2. It's 14-10. Wasps try to break the pressure, and they do with Chapman, the lefty, dribbling and across half court. Chapman, chest pass to Spainauer. It's reversed to Glantz. They go left block to Hodges, barreling over. Weichel missed the shot. Short rebound, Rogers. Rogers will push it across half court. Into the corner, Gonzalez drives baseline. Met by 2, needs help, and nearly turned it over. The pass deflected out by Chapman. It'll stay with Carson-Newman. 2:55 to go in the first. It's Emory and Henry by 4. Much better response. Carson-Newman outscored Emory and Henry in this building last year, 22-5. in the first quarter a year ago in this building. Earlier this year, it was 29-13. Carson-Newman, better first quarter for the Wasps. Rutherford, top of the key, dribbling with her right hand, drives, now hands off Rogers, puts it on the floor. Keeley drives, kicks it out. Gonzalez, a pump fake. She'll skip it over Rutherford. 7 to shoot. Torrey drives the zone, kicks it out. Rogers, a left wing three. It's up, it's off the backboard. Strong rebound, Chapman. Reagan Chapman the other way. Dribbles inside the arc now, kicks it out for Tranum, and Emory and Henry content with running half-court offense. Skip to Chapman, foul line extended at the left wing, now to Grayson Hall out front. Ball over her head as she dribbles now with the right hand toward the right corner, lobs it to Glance, right elbow, 8 to shoot. Tranum at the top of the key, now puts it on the floor, drives right, steps back, shoots over Rogers, missed the shot, back of the iron, rebound Rutherford. Torrey leaps into the air for her second board and pushes tempo in transition. A pass to Rogers, skip to McMahon. She has her shot rejected by Glance. Ball still in the backcourt. Now an outlet to Glance. They lob it ahead Tranum and numbers the other way. Tranum instead will back it out. And now she gets pressured by Rutherford, dribbling at the left wing, a chest pass into the corner for Hodges. She goes baseline, met by a double and throws it away. Steal for Rutherford. 3-on-2. Torrey Rutherford to Gonzalez, who drives, shoots a 12-footer up, back of the iron. Rebound is going to be controlled by Emory and Henry, and an over-the-back call on Rogers. That'll be 2 on Keeley Rogers. Carson-Newman is in the penalty, and so free throws for Emory and Henry as Boshears, McMahon, Rogers out. Alvey, Taylor, Penland into the game to join Rutherford and Gonzalez. Carson-Newman 3 of 13. Here's Chapman's first free throw up and swishes in for Reagan Chapman. Just a 60% free throw shooter, hasn't got there often this year. Lead Eagles 3 of 13, but Emory and Henry's only 4 of 15, but they've gotten to the free throw line. 2 makes for Chapman. They're 7 of 8 from the stripe. It's 16-10. Carson-Newman trailing. Rutherford in the backcourt, a chest pass to Campbell Penland. Campbell pressured. Now a bounce feed Gonzalez into the left corner. Alvey, they go inside left block. Taylor to a cutting Rutherford left hand layup up and in. Great action there. Taylor to the cutting Rutherford for 2. Torrey's got 5. Hall with it in the backcourt. Leaves it off for the lefty Chapman, who lobs it ahead to Hall to break the pressure. 60 seconds to go, first frame. Gonzalez guards Chapman, who wears pink shoes out front. Reagan dribbling toward the left wing. Bounces one that's stolen by Rutherford. Alvey comes away with it, and she's barreled over by Hall, and a foul. And Hall is shaken up at the top of the key after Alvey secured the steal. Carson-Newman forced his 7th turnover now, as Hall got hit in the mouth. And we'll head toward the bench. Remember, they're already without Yarber, so Santoro returns. Hall's first, team's third. And Carson-Newman gets it back with 51 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Rutherford will walk it across. Starting unit out there for Carson-Newman to end the period. Rutherford to Alvey. Michaela dribbles over to Rutherford. They skip it. Penland into the left corner. Weichel's open. Three-pointer up. Out. Rebound. Offensive end for Alvey. She had it ripped away by Spainhour and a steal. Chapman will walk it across. 7-second difference. Shot clock and game clock here in the first. Chapman dribbles out front at the EH logo. Chapman crosses over, still has the basketball dribbling. Now goes to Santoro, who faces up. Free throw line, a jab step, another jab step. Over to Tranum, left wing 3, off glass, in. Mimi Tranum for 3. It's a 7-point lead. Final seconds, 5 to go. Alvey, 14-footer off the iron, no. Taylor offensive rebound, a kick out. Rutherford at the buzzer, wide right off the glass. And Emory and Henry dominates the first quarter. They didn't do it efficiently. Both teams are 5 of 16 from the field, but Emory and Henry is 7 of 8 from the stripe and has 9 points off of 7 Carson-Newman turnovers. We're back to the Rutledge King Center after a moment.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
We're back to the King Center where Carson-Newman trails after the end of the first quarter. A rare time that Carson-Newman trails at the end of a first quarter this year. Lady Eagles have been really good in first quarters mostly this year. The fewest points they had scored in a quarter was against Lander. That was 7 points back on November 11th in Game 1 of the year. They only had 12 in that first quarter, trail by 7, and it's Wasp basketball to start the second. A drive in for Harris, a bounce feed. Spainhour puts it on the deck, baseline. It's stolen nearly by Rutherford. Tranum gives it back into the corner. Spainhour 3, air ball, rebound Alvey. Eagles go the other way. Alvey in transition to Weichel, left wing 3. It's up short, offensive rebound, Alvey to keep it alive. That's Alvey's 4th rebound already. Penland got knocked off her spot, now tries a 3. It's short, rebound, leaped up and secured by Santoro. Outlets one to Ryan Harris. Harris nearly had her pass stolen by Rutherford. Tranum comes away with it. Mimi stops at the free throw line, shoots a shot, short, rebound Alvey. Now 6 of them for Michaela Alvey. In transition, Penland stops from 14, shoots a shot, back of the iron, no. Offensive rebound, Taylor, and she's hacked underneath, and a foul. Taylor back to the free throw line. That's where her 2 points have come from so far, and with 9:02 left in the second, Taylor a chance to get Carson-Newman on the board in the second frame. First one up, and it's in. Eagle fans, check out Carson-Newman Athletics' official online store at shopseeaneagles.com. They feature more than 1,100 products from T-shirts and polos to phone skins and pet collars. Shopseeaneagles.com is the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Taylor's made all 4 of her free throws. It's back to a 5-point game. Spainhour pressure to the backcourt, leaves it off for Tranum. A bounce feed for Spainhour. Now to Glantz. Wasps have breaking the pressure well so far. Glantz with it along the left baseline, shoots a shot short, rebound deflected out of the hands of Alvey into the hands of Weichel. 5-on-4, Harris trailing the play. Weichel to the corner, Rutherford 3, up strong, rebound secured by Harris underneath, and she outlets it to Santoro, who skips to Tranum, and the Wasps will walk it up 5. 19-14, 8:20 to go in the first half, left in this second quarter. Tranum chest pass, Glantz faces up, guarded by Penland. Glantz will put it on the deck, launch a long 3 off glass, no, rebound. Brought in by Taylor. Quick outlet to Rutherford, now to Weichel, left corner. She's met by 2, has to give it up to Rutherford. Alvey's open, extra pass, Penland, right wing 3, it's up, back of the iron, rebound, ripped away by Rutherford, and she traveled. 8th Carson-Newman turnover after the Rutherford board. Carson-Newman is 4 of 21 from the field and 2 of 12 from 3. Below 20% in both categories. Bounce feed Santoro in the backcourt. Walks it up, met by Weichel, skips to Tranum. She's doubled immediately, and a foul. Alvey commits the foul. That'll be her first, the team's first of the second quarter. And this slugfest of a game continues into the second quarter as Madeline Ladd checks in for the first time. Trying to find some scoring is Carson-Newman. Spainhour dribbles at the free throw line. Back cutting is Harris, but her pass is ripped away and stolen by Rutherford. Her second steal. Alvey back to Rutherford, top of the key. Torrey drives into the corner. Weichel thought about a 3, now dribbles it out toward the left wing. Eagles going up against this extended 2-3 zone. It's giving them fits right now. Weichel into the corner, splits two, kicks it to Alvey, top of the key three. It's up, and it swishes in. Michaela Alvey from downtown, her first three on her first shot attempt, and Carson-Newman's within two. Tranum guarded by Alvey. It's a man-to-man pressure. Alvey bodies up Tranum, finds a cutting Spainhour now to Santoro. Glance left corner, a jab step. She dribbles into the paint, spins, ball's loose underneath. Glance has it taken away, now gets it back, ties it up with Alvey. The jump ball is called, and a possession arrow favors Carson-Newman. So the Eagles defense locking up to begin the second quarter. We're just over 3 minutes in, and Emory and Henry has yet to score in the quarter, but still has the 2-point advantage. Carson-Newman basketball back, trying to grab on to the lead. Ball into the front court. Ladd faces up left elbow, puts it on the deck, fades away, shoots a shot short. Taylor's got it, and she's fouled. May have been a pass underneath. Either way, Taylor ended up with the basketball and gets fouled. Another trip to the line for Lindsay Taylor as Grayson Hall is back into the game to replace Ryan Harris. Taylor at the line, she has made, and there's a miss. Her first one of the game was 4 of 4. Previously, though, had made all of her free throws in 3 straight games. 2 of 2 against LR, 10 of 10 against Wise, and 1 of 1 against Wingate last time out. Makes her second here. She's got 5 in the lead for Emory. Henry is down to a point. 19-18, 6.5 to go. Bounce pass that goes all the way back into the paint. Rutherford tracks it down for another steal. Another Emory and Henry turnover. Can Carson-Newman make them pay? Weichel missed a 3 long. Rebound glance and an outlet to Tranum. Mimi in transition, drives in, barrels through Rutherford, shoots a shot too strong. Offensive rebound, Hall. Her shot up no good. Rebound deflected out off of Emory and Henry's hands, and Carson-Newman gets it back. 19-point first quarter, and the Wasps have yet to score in quarter number 2. Ladd faces up top of the key, puts it on the floor, skips to Alvey, a lob to the baseline. Taylor back to the basket. She throws it to the right wing. Ladd, a fake and a 3 up left of the iron, hits the front of the iron, falls out. Rebound, Glance. Shooting woes continue for the Lady Eagles. Cutting Glance underneath. She stops, shoots a shot, missed it. Rebound, Taylor. Taylor rips it away and outlets it to Weichel. 4 on 3 the other way. Weichel into the right corner. Rutherford a right corner 3. It's up. It's off the iron. No. Offensive rebound, Taylor. Kept alive by Alvey. Her shot's no good. Rebound secured by the Wasps. Great looks for Carson-Newman. They're not going in. Spainhour, 1 dribble, a 3 left corner, and a wedgie up on the iron. That describes this second quarter so far. The ball should stay with Emory and Henry. The possession arrow will keep it with them as Ladd and Alvey check out. Rogers returns with Boshiers and Gonzalez, joining Weichel and Taylor out on the floor. Carson-Newman's up 6-0 in the second quarter, but still trails by 1. 5:24 to go until halftime. Inbound for Chapman right at the baseline. Shot clock's at 20. 2 officials having a discussion whether or not that's right. It is. And we're good for play. Quick inbound. Spainhour makes the catch right corner. Lobs it to the block. It's Santoro turning and shooting, missing the shot. Rebound flutters into the hands of Boshiers. Struggles continue for Emory and Henry on offense. Rogers a lob into Taylor. Taylor back to the basket, skips to Weichel. Braille a ball fake, now a pass to Gonzalez, right corner. She's doubled, reverses it to Weichel. Left block, Taylor. Shovel pass, Rogers. Right-hand hook off glass and in. Keely Rogers gives Carson-Newman the lead. An 8-0 run, you can say, to start the second quarter has Carson-Newman up by 1. 20-19, and this pass is thrown away by Santoro all the way across the end line and out of play as Carly Hayworth checks in for Weichel. And that brings us to a timeout. Carson-Newman is on an 8-0 run to start the second quarter with 4:58 to go. The Lady Eagles have not let Emory and Henry score in the second quarter. Lady Eagles by 1 with 4:58 until halftime, and we're back to the King Center after this.
means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Carson-Newman has responded with a great second quarter on the defensive end. Emory and Henry has not scored, and there's 4 minutes and 44 seconds left until halftime. Heading into this quarter, Carson-Newman trailed after one for just the second time all year, and the second game in a row. They trailed by 4 against Wingate last time out. Hayworth with the basketball. Out front, lobs to Rogers, a bounce feed for Carly, extra pass, Boshears. They skip it to Rogers at the free throw line. She dribbles, had her pass deflected out to Hayworth. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Gonzalez has got it. Back to Rogers, free throw line shot up, in and out. Rebound, leaped up and secured by Glantz. Outlets 1 to Chapman. Lady Eagles by a point. Can Emory and Henry score before halftime? Chapman, a chest pass to Glantz. Grace Glantz faces up, throws it inside. Hall backs down, finds a cutting Santoro, and that will end the scoring drought. First basket of the quarter for the Wasps, and they regain the 1-point lead. Took them 6 minutes in the period, but they're on the board. Rogers top of the key, bounce feed to Boshears. Same spot, she hit the first one. Different result, rebound Spainhour. Carson-Newman, abysmal right now from 3. 3 of 17 from beyond the arc. And 6 of 30 shooting. Chapman, foul line extended. Lobs it inside. Nice cut by Santoro. And a layup good for her. She's got all 4 in the period. And Emory Henry's up 3. The other way, Gonzalez gets bumped and fouled on her drive inside. And it's just the third team foul. They get Spainhour for her first as Maddie Knuckles checks in for the first time to replace Taylor, who's out with 5 points and 4 boards here in this first half. 5 bench players out there for Mike Mincy's group with his team trailing by 3 with 3:18 to go until halftime. Rogers drives baseline, met by 2, skips it to Hayworth. Carly Hayworth, left wing 3. It's up, short rebound by Santoro. A lot of rebounds going both ways. Hayworth nearly had a steal. Chapman able to rip it away and dribble it into the front court. Wasps eye 3 as Chapman, the point guard, goes behind the back. Pressured by Hayworth. Now drives inside. Shoots a wild shot up and in. What a shot from Reagan Chapman, falling away. And it's 6 straight out of the media timeout for Emory and Henry to go up 5. They hadn't scored in the first 6 minutes of the quarter, and they have 6 points in the last minute. Boshears drives, kicks it out. Gonzalez 3. In and out. Rebound for Grayson Hall. Steal for Gonzalez and the Eagles. Boshears has got it. She drives in, shoots a shot off glass, and 1. Points off turnover. That was huge for Carson-Newman in the win the first time around against the Wasps. And they get points off of a turnover here. Gonzalez the takeaway. Boshears the basket plus the foul. Skylar's got 5. Tranum returns. Santoro exits. That was her second foul. And 1 free throw coming for Boshears, who has 5 points on 2 of 3 shooting. Free throw up, and it rolls in. Friendly roll for Boshears, who has her most points in a game since December 19th. It comes away with another steal. Rutherford to Rogers at the free throw line. Extra pass. Gonzalez, right corner 3. Up. Back of the iron, no. Rebound secured by Rutherford. Eagles get a fresh 20. Torrey dribbles at the right wing, pressured by Chapman. Leaves it off for Rogers. She drives into traffic. still has the basketball, reverses it out. Rutherford 3, right of the iron, rebound, Glantz. Nearly a steal. Spainhour comes to the basketball to rip it away from Rutherford, and now she'll dribble at the left wing with E&H up by 2. 100 seconds to go until the break. Tranum right wing skips it into the left corner. Chapman a catch, shoot 3, strong. Rogers corrals the rebound from the free throw line. Keeley skips it to Skylar Boshears at the left corner. Skylar drives inside, shoots a shot up. The official waves it off. It went in, but the foul was on the floor. They get Reagan Chapman for her first. It is the team's 5th foul, so Boshears will get free throws. Weichel and Alvey return. Gonzalez and Rogers, a pair of sophomores, exit. And Skylar Boshears gets 2 free throws and a chance for Carson-Newman to tie the game. Bend to the knees, and Skylar's first free throw is up and in. Certainly a welcome sight for Mike Mincy's team to get a good scoring half here from Skylar Boshears. 7 first-half points to lead the way. Second free throw rolls in as well. She is 3 of 3 from the line. It helps Carson-Newman tie the game at 25. Chapman a bounce feed Spainhour. The Wasps break the pressure. They do have 12 turnovers. 6 in each period. They've taken care of the ball better this time around so far. Tranum left corner, pointing out for Glantz to pop to the left wing. They reverse it to Spainhour, 5 to shoot. Hannah Spainhour spins inside, met by 2, lobs it out. Chapman, catch, shoot, 3. Strong off the glass, rebound, nearly taken away by Glantz. Boshears rips it away, and the Lady Eagles run. Knuckles, right wing 3, short, and our second wedgie of the night. I don't know if I've ever seen 2 balls get stuck between the iron and the glass in the same game. And the possession arrow for the second time tonight favors the team that shot the wedgie. And we have to track down the mop to get that ball back down for play. That describes the shooting half for both of these teams, though. Both are shooting below 30% and a combined 5 of 33 from 3. One tap, ball goes through the basket. It won't count, but play can continue. Rutherford will inbound with the possession arrow favoring Carson-Newman off the wedgie. Rutherford, right baseline, will inbound. Quick inbound, Weichel. Braylon thought about a 3. Dribbles it out. Now back to Rutherford. Skip to Alvey. Glantz deflects the pass out of bounds. And it'll stay with Carson-Newman. 17 seconds left on the shot clock. 42.8 left until the break. It's been a game of droughts and poor shooting on both ends. Boshears met by 2, lobs to Knuckles at the free throw line. Maddie puts it on the floor, drives and splits through 2 defenders and scores. Maddie Knuckles, her first basket off the bench, and Carson-Newman's up by 2. Chapman crosses over Alvey, nearly deflected it away. There's a 2-second difference, shot clock and game clock. Tranum into the corner, Spainhour dribbles middle, back to Tranum, left wing. Mimi lobs it inside. Hall makes the catch, shoots a shot off glass. Too strong, but a foul called on Knuckles. Knuckles commits her first foul, and 2 free throws coming for Grayson Hall. E&H shot all 8 of their free throw attempts in the first quarter. This will be their first of the second quarter, and Hall knocks it in. 27-26 with 13 seconds left until the break. Hall bends the knee, second one swishes in. E&H 9 of 10 from the line. 27 all. Carson-Newman can hold for the final shot of the half. Rutherford chest pass to Alvey, 8 seconds left. Boshears gets it along the baseline and traveled with it. Tried to take an extra step to get closer to the basket, and Carson-Newman turns it over for the 9th time. E&H can maybe get the last shot. They'll have to break Carson-Newman's full court pressure. Spainhour will throw it in with 5 seconds left. Quick inbound at Chapman, back to Spainhour, 3 seconds. She bounces it to Glantz, right wing, good look with a second left. It's off glass. And that ends the first half. 27 all, the score in a half of basketball that featured little to no offense. Both teams make 8 field goals, combined to shoot 16 of 68 from the field and 5 of 34 from the line. Neither team lighting it up from the field it's a defensive slugfest here in the King Center at the break. Carson-Newman and Emory and Henry tied at 27 at halftime. We'll recap this one and take a look around the South Atlantic Conference after these messages. You're listening to Carson-Newman Women's Basketball, and it's right here on the Eagles Sports Network.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to shopseeandeagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, shopseeandeagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit shopseeandeagles.com today.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
It's halftime. We'll head back to the arena for the ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report in just 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Contracting source.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
It's halftime. Your first half scoring summary and a check of the ShopCNEagles.com sack scoreboard are headed your way.
Smith, right wing, three-pointers, up, it's in! Potentially a dagger for CN!
Now back to the voice of the Lady Eagles, Michael Watray.
All right, back inside the King Center, it's 27-all at halftime. Half of basketball that featured two teams struggling from the field. Emory and Henry is 27% at the break. Carson-Newman is 22%. Eagles have made the same number of baskets as E&H, and that is coming on 7 more shot attempts, 37 total. And they're 3 of 20. Both teams are 15%. From beyond the arc, a lot of the points, and in fact, a third of the points basically for both teams at the break have come from the line. Wasps are 9 of 10 from the stripe, and Carson-Newman is 8 of 9. That pretty much sums up how this one played out in the first half. Tori Rutherford hit a 3 on Carson-Newman's first possession with the basketball. That came 17 seconds in, but it took Carson-Newman well over 5 minutes to get another field goal. Taylor made 2 free throws. Carson-Newman led 5-0 with 8:20 to go in the first quarter. E&H rattled off the next 12 points and the next 4 minutes, led by 7 before Skylar Boshiers drilled her third 3 of the year, and it made the score 12-8. Mimi Tranum drilled a three-pointer after 4 free throws in the final 4 minutes for the Wasps, and Tranum's 3 gave E&H a 7-point lead at the end of one. Carson-Newman's largest deficit at the end of a first quarter this year. Lady Eagles had a good response to begin quarter number 2. The defense came to play and was much more active at quarter number 2. It allowed the offense to overcome its woes. Still, the Eagles went on a 8-0 run to begin the second quarter that spanned 5 minutes to begin the quarter, and they only made 2 baskets during the stretch. An Alvey 3 and a Rogers layup capped the run to put Carson-Newman back up 1. E&H scored the next 3 baskets in the next 2 minutes, led by 5 with 2.5 to go in the quarter. Carson-Newman was able to rattle off the next 7. Skylar Boshier scored 5 of those 7 points on a little mini 7-0 run to put Carson-Newman back up 2, but Grayson Hall hit 2 free throws to end the quarter. And that's where we stand at 27-all at the break. E&H has a one-board advantage on the glass, 25-24. Both teams have 9 points off turnovers. The Wasps have 3 more turnovers than the Eagles, 12-9. Lady Eagles have 11 steals. In that first half, Torrey Rutherford had 4 of them, with Boshears recording 2, Keely Rogers 2, and Michaela Alvey also recorded 2. Lindsay Taylor had the other one at the break. 27-all. It's Carson-Newman and Emory and Henry battling for the 5th time and the 2nd time this season. Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. Contact Carson-Newman men's basketball alumnus Taylor Hawkins at seaneagles.com/Modern Woodman to help secure your family's financial future. We'll take a look around the South Atlantic Conference. Since we're playing the late game, we can guarantee you that every game in the earlier slate has come to a final. We'll update you on those scores when we return here at halftime. It's Carson-Newman 27, Emory and Henry 27. We're back to the King Center after this.
Tri-Light is proud to support Carson-Newman Athletics. We salute the student athletes who are working hard to make great things happen on the field, in the classroom, and in the world. It takes vision, commitment, and teamwork, qualities we share at Tri-Light. Our mission is to provide life-changing opportunities by building a world-class fiber broadband network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilight.net or call us at 833-847-0824.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931. A check of the ShopCNEagles.com SAC scoreboard is next. This is the Eagle Sports Network. If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman Bookstore.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
The Eagle Sports Network is part of SAC Live, the official digital network of the South Atlantic Conference. SAC Live is the home of all your South Atlantic Conference sports action, including 20 SAC championships. Time to get caught up with some SACtion. Here are the happenings around the South Atlantic Conference and the nation. Let's go around the league with the ShopCNEagles.com scoreboard update. Now back to the arena.
All right, we're back to the King Center where Carson-Newman and Emory Henry are deadlocked at 27 points apiece. Both teams made 8 baskets in that first half. Anderson able to hold off Lenore Ryan earlier today. The Trojans win by 13. They trailed by 9 at halftime, but outscored the Bears by 22 points in half number 2 to secure a 77-64 victory. Just the second league loss for the Bears this year. Lincoln Memorial demolishes Tusculum by 30 points, 87-57. Rail Splitters put 5 players in double figures, got 5 threes from Maddie Tanner off the bench And LMU knocks off the Pioneers by 30. Limestone wins a good one by 2 points over Coker, Carson-Newman's opponent on Saturday. The Cobras fall by 2 points. It was 2 late free throws that secured the win for the Saints in a 56-54 victory for Limestone. They had to claw back from down 7 with 2 minutes left in the game to win 56-54. 3 free throws by Destiny Jackson secures the Saints a victory over the Coker Cobras. So the Cobras blow one at home, or in a road game, against the Saints. Wingate falls on the road to Catawba. Final score in that contest sees Catawba defeat the Bulldogs 84-75. The other final is Newberry winning by 8 points over Mars Hill. The Wolves get a home victory by a final score of 66-58. A 23-point second quarter paces the Wolves to a victory. Which team can find offense in half number 2? They both struggled from the field here inside the King Center in half number 1. Both just made 8 baskets. Carson-Newman's 3 of 20 from 3. Emory and Henry's 2 of 13 from 3. Maybe it'll come down to which team makes or plays better on the defensive end. We'll find out together how this one unravels here inside the King Center. Second half action heads your way after these messages when we return on the Eagles Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
This is Carson-Newman basketball.
Into the front court, losing her dribble, kicks it out, right wing, 3 from Bergstrom is up and good! As the buzzer sounds to end the first half.
On the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Emory and Henry starts the second half with the basketball. Mimi Trandum's three's no good. An offensive rebound for Glance. Here's another one secured by Grayson Hall, and she puts it back up and in. 3 looks at the basket for the Wasps, and it pays off with a basket. Weichel, left wing 3, up, and she buries it. Just Carson-Newman's 4th triple in a 21st attempt, but Carson-Newman goes back up 1 and forces a turnover. Alvey the steal. Cross-court pass into the corner. Weichel double-teamed in the left corner. Needs help. Splits 2. Finds Taylor left block. Lindsay doubled. Reverses it over to Penland. Right corner 3 up. Short. Offensive rebound. Alvey, and she's tackled out of bounds by Glance. And Carson-Newman will keep it alive on this end. Moving right to left in half number 2. Foul was on Glantz, who didn't box out Alvey. Alvey's got a team-high 9 rebounds, 3 of which have been on the offensive end. Glantz has 10 herself, but didn't box out Alvey and committed her second foul. Rutherford inbounds it with Carson-Newman up 1 right to Weichel. She hit one from here a minute ago, misses this one strong. Glantz has the rebound and gets tied up with Alvey. Jump ball keeps it with the Eagles. Well, another winning play for Michaela Alvey. The offensive rebound on the last miss, and now a jump ball forced here. And now we have a whistle, and 2 of the 3 officials are going to discuss something at the top of the key, maybe the shot clock. They're going to go back to 30. They're going to say Glantz had possession before Alvey tied it up. So, shot clock reset to 30, 58 seconds into the third quarter. Weichel rips through into the corner. It gets reversed to Penland. Campbell turns down a 3. Nice bounce pass inside. Taylor was left open at the left block, and she puts in her first basket on her first shot attempt. Eagles by 3. Steal for Penland. Left hand layup. Too strong. Rebound for Santoro. Makes up for her mistake getting the board. Outlet to Glantz into the corner. Spainhour jump shot. Strong offensive rebound. Hall. 10 of them, or 8 offensive rebounds, I should say, for the Wasps. Double team for the Lady Eagles. Now they split it through the Wasps. Spainhour pump fake shoots a 10-footer up and in. Hannah Spainhour has 7, and it brings Emory and Henry back within 1. Carson-Newman back quickly the other way. Rutherford threads the needle for 2. Taylor's second basket in a row after no shot attempts in half number 1. Eagles by 3. Tranum lobs it to Glantz, numbers the other way. Glantz will pull it back out, and it gets deflected out by Rutherford. It'll stay with E&H. Well, Carson-Newman at halftime was 8 of 37, and they start half number 2, 4 of their first 6. Bounce feed inside. Penland knocked it away. Weichel's got it, a steal. Weichel pushing pace into the left wing. Penland 3, up and in. Campbell Penland from downtown. And Emory and Henry needs time. Carson-Newman has made 5 field goals in the first 2+ minutes of the third quarter after only making 8 in the entire first half. Lady Eagles up 6 points and rolling to begin quarter number 3. We're back to the King Center in a moment.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Wasps basketball out of the timeout. They break the pressure with Tranum into the middle, and now she'll dribble it back out with 7.5 to go in the third. Into the left corner, Hodges launches a 3 short. Rebound Taylor. Lindsey Taylor active early here in this third quarter. She's got both her baskets in the period. Penland, left corner, wants another one. Back of the iron, rebound. Ripped out of there by Santoro, and she's fouled. Foul on Rutherford will be her second and the team's first. 7:19 left in the third quarter. We have a score discrepancy right now. Scoreboard in the arena says 37-31. Our live stats say 39-31. Rutherford another steal. Her pass deflects off the backboard to Alvey, and E&H comes away with it, and Alvey rips it away from behind. Another steal for the Eagles. Alvey's fourth. Weichel to the free throw line. Stops, shoots a jump shot up and in. Braylon has just her second basket, 5 points, and for now the lead is 8. Glantz in the backcourt, double teamed, bounces it to Santoro. Santoro doesn't get it in cross in time. A 10-second violation. Turnover. Lady Eagles have scored 14 points in the period. It should be 41-31 because it was 27-all at the break. 10-point advantage 3 minutes in to the third. Rutherford lobs it to Alvey. Extra find. Weichel turns down a three. Dribbles. Met by a double. Hands off Taylor. Still in the baseline. Now it's reversed to Penland, top of the key. Now right baseline. Alvey shoots a 10-footer up and in. Michaela's second basket. She's got 5. And the lead swells to 12. Chapman sprints into the front court. Met by a double. Looking for help. And has to burn a timeout. Excellent defense. After the pressure was broken by Chapman, she was doubled, and a timeout is called with 6:18 to go in the third quarter. Carson-Newman erupting in quarter number 3. It's a 16-4 start in the third. Lady Eagles by 12 as we have a timeout with 6:18 to go in the third. We're back to the King Center in a moment.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
All right, back inside the King Center. Wasps basketball down 12. Glance pump fakes back to Santoro. She puts it on the deck. Drives. Harris turns down a three. Now a glance three. Right wing up and in. Much needed basket for Emory and Henry, who hadn't scored in 2.5 minutes. Grace Glance delivers a three, and it's back to a 9-point game. Rutherford skips to Penland. Rutherford goes inside. Taylor makes the catch. Left the shot short. Tips it back to herself. Left-hand shot off glass is in. Lindsay Taylor with 11 points. She's in double figures again. And the lead is 13. Or back to 11, I should say. Pressure and a bump from behind by Rutherford. Or check that Alvey going to be called for her second foul. And E&H keeps it with 5.5 to go in the quarter. Penland, Alvey out. Boshears Rogers in. As Carson-Newman is 7 of its last 9 from the field and has as many field goals in this third quarter than it did the entire first half. Glance off a screen, gets to the basket, nobody stopped her, and a left-hand layup off glass makes it back to a single-digit game, 9-point game. Weichel to the right wing, back to Tori Rutherford. Weichel had her pass tipped, stolen by Santoro. Rutherford takes it right back. 5 steals for Rutherford. Boshears, touch pass. Taylor, bucket and the foul. Taylor with the layup off glass. She's got all 4 of her baskets in half number 2. And the lead back to double digits. Rutherford deserves a much-needed breather. 4th time in Tori's career she has gone for 4+ steals. Taylor at the free throw line. She's got a game-high 13, 4 of 5 shooting, 5 of 6 from the line, and gets the friendly roll after hitting the front part of the iron. 48-36. McClellan has her pass. Gonzalez takes it away. Bounce feed. Weichel, 8-footer. Gets the friendly roll. Braylon's got 7, and the lead is 12. 4:40. Gonzalez taps another pass and another steal. Gonzalez, the steal and score underneath the hoop. It's a 14-point lead. Spainauer breaks the pressure, drives in. Hodges shoots a shot, a wild one, and got fouled by Gonzalez on a reach-in. with 4.5 to go in the third quarter. Free throws for Chelsea Hodges. E&H sharp from the line so far. Make it 10 of 11 after the first one goes in for Hodges, her first point. Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, McGaha Electric, the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Visit McGahaElectric.com for all your electric contracting needs. McGaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source. Hodges makes both 50 to 38. Michael bounce feed, Boshears doubled, pressured, lobs to Rogers, elbow, nice find inside. Taylor's right there, left hand layup off glass is good. Lindsay has 16 points and all 5 of her baskets here in the third. Spainhour pressured, lobs to McClellan. She's still in the backcourt, throws it into the front court for Chapman. Right corner three. It's up, strong, rebound Hodges, left block, and she traveled. Turnover number 20 for Emory and Henry. This game is flipped on its head almost here in the third. Carson-Newman had 27 points at halftime. They have 25 and still 3:50 to go in the third. Rogers left wing, lobs inside. Gonzalez wide open. One pump fake and his shot off glass is good. Emily Gonzalez with 4 points. And it's 54-38. Pressure broken and a reach-in foul called on the outlet to Glantz. They get Taylor for the reach. Three and a half to go in the third. Carson-Newman has 27 points in the third, as many as it did at halftime. Boshears the steal, another one. How about 18 steals? Skyler crosses over, gets into the paint, lobs inside. Taylor makes the catch and finishes with the right hand. Taylor with an excellent find underneath, and the lead is 18. Chapman in the backcourt, a left hand pass into the front court. Glantz has got it and threw it right back to Rogers. Another steal. Rogers crosses the timeline, drives inside, chest pass to Taylor for 2, and it's a 20-point lead, 58-38. Carson-Newman has made 8 straight baskets. Turnovers piling up for Emory and Henry. It's up to 22. Lob it ahead. Glantz, they break the pressure. McClellan inside, and another steal. 20 steals for the Eagles. Boshears the other way. Stops from 12. Missed the shot. Offensive rebound Rogers. She puts a shot up. Hit off the bottom of the backboard. Boshears has got it. She drives through traffic. Shoots a shot up and is fouled. 58-38. 2:20 to go until the end of the third. And free throws for Boshears after Spainhour's second foul. If you're just joining us, it was 27 all at the halftime break. Carson-Newman has 31 points in the third quarter. Boshears at the line. First free throw is up short. Just the second miss from the line for Carson-Newman in this basketball game. Boshears has it back. Couple of dribbles. The second one is up. It's left of the iron. Rebound Glantz. Empty trip. 31 third quarter points, the most in a quarter and a third this year. Boshears another steal, lobs it ahead. Rogers makes the catch as she falls to the ground and has to lose it out of bounds. Turnover on the Eagles. Rogers ran into 2 players underneath. .38-38, 2 minutes to go in an electric third quarter. And another steal. Rogers back taps it from behind. Gonzalez has got it. She drives, shoots from the free throw line, and banked it in. Gonzalez with 6 points all in the third, and it's 60-38. Spainhour doubled, and Gonzalez took it away again. Right hand layup is good. Emily Gonzalez, another steal and score, and it's 62-38. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Holy moly, what a period. 35 third quarter points. We still have a minute 43 left in the period. This is remarkable what the Lady Eagles have been able to turn this game around in the third. Carson-Newman's up to 23 steals in the basketball game. The 23 steals are one shy of tying the same mark that it did against the Wasps earlier in the year. Most steals in a game in Carson-Newman women's basketball history is 24. Incredible that a lot of them have come in this third quarter. Eagles are one shy from tying the program record for steals, which they did against the Wasps back on January 10th, 2 weeks ago. Emory and Henry basketball. It's been a rough third quarter. They've turned it over 7 times in 3 minutes here. Ball in the backcourt. Spainhour pressured Santoro to Tranum at the free throw line. Mimi gets it across. And a rare occasion where the Wasps are able to set up offense in the half court. They haven't scored in 3 minutes. Spainhour crosses over, drives baseline, kicks it out. A right wing three for Santoro, rattles in. Emma Santoro's first three. She's got 7. Lady Eagles the other way. Boshears dribbles at the left wing, back to Rogers. Keeley rips through, drives to the rim. Right-hand shot off glass. No. Ball saved inbounds by Santoro. Tranum breaks the pressure. Guarded by Rutherford. Skips to Santoro. She's left open again. Decides to turn down 3. Take a deep 2. Left it short. Offensive rebound, Harris. Harris to a cutting Spainhour, and she's fouled by Boshears. Good sequence for Emory and Henry out of the timeout. The bucket by Santoro, and now free throws for Spainhour with 55 seconds left in the third quarter. First free throw up for Spainhour is good. E&H 12 of 13 from the line. Next one up and in as well. Just one miss as a team from the stripe. 35 third quarter points, the most in a quarter, and now make it 37. Taylor runs the floor and scores again. Lindsay has 22 and has made all 8 of her field goals in the third quarter. Pressure broken. There's a 15-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Harris gets it back, drives baseline, threw it away. And Carson-Newman's tied the program record for steals with 24. Rutherford left wing to Rogers. Boshears wide open. Shot was blocked initially. Got it back and got hacked by Ryan Harris underneath. And a foul. Free throws for Skylar Boshears, who has 8 points off the bench. And Boshears returns to the line. She's 3 of 5 in this game, has 3 steals. 64-43. Boshears makes it 65-43. Free throw strong. It stays a 22-point margin. Drive inside, bucket scored by Chelsea Hodges and 1. Foul on Taylor. She commits, or that's on Boshears, pardon me, her second foul. And Hodges to complete the 3-point play and does so. Back to a 19-point game. And a third quarter that has turned on its head. Boshears drives into the paint, 2 seconds, pump fakes, finds Gonzalez, can't sneak the layup shot up and in before the buzzer. She missed it anyway, and we wrap up an incredible third quarter for Carson-Newman. 38 points in the third quarter. Carson-Newman had 8 baskets at halftime. They had 17 in the quarter and scored 11 more points in that 10-minute sequence alone than it did in the first 20 points. Eagles exploding here inside the King Center. They lead by 19 as we head to the fourth quarter after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
All right, back for the fourth quarter. Emory and Henry has the basketball down 19 after getting outscored by 19 in the third. Another steal. This is by Penland, and that's the program record for steals in a game, 25. Eagles give it right back, though. Here's a steal for Emory and Henry. Spainhour takes it away, throws it ahead. Pass was secured and taken away by Rutherford, and I think a foul on the Wasps along the baseline. It was on Santoro. She picks up foul number 4. And the first of this fourth quarter, 30 seconds in. 25 steals in this basketball game for Carson-Newman. Program record. Alvey lobs it inside. Taylor makes the catch, goes to the right side of the basket. Shot was left short. Rebound glance. To put it in perspective, Carson-Newman had 11 at halftime, so they all didn't come in that third quarter, but most of them did. Tranum off to Spainhour, left wing. Faces up now to Santoro, top of the key three is an air ball. Unable to save it is Harris, and Carson-Newman gets it back. Peyton Monahan into the game for the first time, replacing Spainhour with 8:54 to go in the fourth quarter. Rutherford chest pass for Alvey. Foul line extended. Lobs Taylor. Eagles with the starting unit out there. Weichel pops open. Comes now off a screen. Shoots and missed the shot, but got fouled by Harris. And Braylon Weichel will shoot free throws with 8:40 to go in the fourth quarter. Weichel just 7 points on 3 of 10 shooting so far in the game. First free throw up and in for Weichel. InterDigital strives to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services. InterDigital, they're laser-focused on your success. Steal number 26. Alvey comes up with it after Weichel missed the free throw. Penland bounce feed. Rutherford drives inside. Right-hand layup too strong off glass. Rebound for Tranum. 31 points off turnovers for Carson-Newman. Here's another steal. 28. Penland, Alvey, left corner three. She's wide open, and she swishes it in. Alvey is 2 for 2 from beyond the arc, and the lead is 23. 2 minutes into the fourth quarter, Alvey nearly stole it away. And a double team comes and a foul on Harris, or foul as she was dribbling. It was Harris. They get Penland for the foul. That's her second, and the first on Carson-Newman in the fourth quarter. Carson-Newman up to 28 steals. Tori Rutherford has a career-high 6 steals in this game. Cutting inside is Glantz. Her shot off glass rolls off the iron. She's back behind the play. Eagles have a 5-on-4. Weichel stops at the free throw line. Over to Alvey. Extra pass Penland. 2 dribbles, and his shot from the left elbow is short. Rebound secured by Rutherford. Left corner. She throws it out front. Alvey lobs Taylor. Extra find Weichel. She steps back. Right wing three. Up. Spins out. Rebound. Deflected out off Emory and Henry. Well, great activity by Carson-Newman to keep the play alive. Despite a couple of missed baskets, or a couple of missed shot attempts on this sequence, but team effort on the glass gives Carson-Newman a third chance this trip down. Rutherford inbounds, gets it back. Left corner three, strong. Rebound. secured by Harris, and she got taken down to the ground. Alvey commits the foul, her third. It's all about the third quarter. That's the story of this one. 17 of 24 shooting in the third quarter, all because of Carson-Newman's defense. Harris and the Wasps break the pressure, and she scores a bucket off glass and one. Rare time the Wasps have been able to break the pressure and score off of it. Good drive by Harris for her first two, as Mbugwa will check into the game for Lindsay Taylor. Might be the end of Taylor's night. 22 points, 6 rebounds. And she scored 17 of those in that third quarter. Harris can't complete the three-point play. Free throw rims out. Outlet goes to Rutherford, skips to Alvey, left wing three. It's up, wide right of the iron, rebound Glantz. Glantz will push. 2-on-2 break. Glantz stops, left elbow, kicks it back out. Santoro, top key. Guarded by Mbugwa. Now to Tranum. We're 3 minutes into the fourth. Carson-Newman's up 21. Glantz is open. Left wing three, short, rebound on a good box out by Rutherford. 6 boards for Torrey. Torrey dribbles to the left wing, steps back, now to Penland, top of the key three. It's up and it swishes in for Campbell Penland. Her second triple, and the lead is 24. Penland's got 8. Inbound to the backcourt, Glantz has got it. Reversed, and the pass by Santoro over the head of Monahan. And another Wasp turnover, 32 of them now. Rogers and Hayworth return for the Lady Eagles. Rutherford and Penland out. Penland with her first multi-3 games since the Anderson game back on December 16th. Hayworth, right wing, crosses over off an Mbugwa's screen. Bounce feed Rogers. Mbugwa's wide open. One power dribble. She has it ripped away by Harris. Steal. Harris ahead to Santoro. Shot up. No good, but a foul on Hayworth. Sprinting back into the play. Got her on the arm, says the official underneath. First on Hayworth, and the team's fourth as Madeline Ladd sprints into the game to replace Alvey with 6:06 to go. Good minutes from Alvey all night. 4 steals, 8 points, 10 boards. Santoro knocks down the free throw. She's got 8, hoping to extend her double figures streak. She's scored in double figures in 7 straight games, is a point or 2 points away from there, and now 1 after a pair of makes at the line. 72-50. We're 4 minutes into the fourth quarter, and Carson-Newman's up 22. Mbugwa reverses to Ladd. The freshman puts it on the floor, finds Weichel. Braylon a jab step, gets to the free throw line, shoots, too strong, rebound Santoro. Weichel just 8 points. They haven't needed her scoring for the most part tonight. Glance off to Santoro, reverse to Harris. Harris crosses over on Weichel, gets into the lane, skips to Hodges, but a traveling violation called on Harris. 33. Wasp turnovers in this one. Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider. They provide Jefferson City with ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband. Let them serve you. Visit trilite.net. Rogers drives middle, kicks it out Weichel. Braylon puts it on the floor, driving toward the top of the key. Now to Rogers, lob to Mbugwa, left block. Ruth and faces up, shoots a shot short, off glass, rebound Santoro. Halfway through the fourth quarter, and Carson-Newman's in control. Harris nearly had it stolen by Hayworth, and a foul. Carly commits her second, and free throws now for Harris. Carson-Newman's in the penalty. Ashlyn Crittenden back into the game. Weichel will check out with 8 points on just the 3 of 12 shooting, but it's been others getting the job done. Headlined by Lindsay Taylor's 22 and 6. Harris makes the free throw. E&H has been great from the line. 17 of 19 are the Wasps from the stripe. And Harris continues the good shooting from the line. They shoot 77% on the season. Hayworth to Rogers. Keeley drives, stops, bounce feed Crittenden in the lane. Crittenden stops, shoots, missed it, short, rebound, secured by Glantz. Quick outlet to Santoro, and it's knocked out of her hands by Rogers. And that brings us to our final media timeout. 4:49 to go. Carson-Newman's up 20 thanks to that 38-19 explosion in the third quarter. Lady Eagles rolling and up by 20 as we head down the stretch here in the King Center. We're back to wrap this one up after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
E&H basketball out of the timeout, 72-52, and the Wasps trailing by 20 points here at home. Drive by Harris into the lane, wild shot up, no good, but she's fouled again. Determined Ryan Harris underneath. She'll head back to the free throw line after the foul on Mbugwa. First on Ruth. And more free throws for E&H, who is 18 of 20. Now 18 of 21 after a miss on the first. After halftime, the Wasps just have 7 baskets and a lot of turnovers, mainly coming in that third quarter. Harris got 1 of 2. It's a 19-point game as Crittenden drives in, or Knuckles, I should say, drives in. Wild shot off glass, didn't hit anything. Rebound Glantz. Glantz off to Santoro, top of the key. She faces up, reverses to Hodges, left corner three, up and in. Chelsea Hodges' first three of the game. Just the 6th one for E&H, or 5th one, I should say. And it's 72-56, 4 minutes to go. Hayworth hands off for Crittenden. Now to Ladd. Left wing, Knuckles. Ladd to Crittenden. Ashland goes to the basket. Instead stops for 10 feet and missed the shot. Rebound secured by Santoro. E&H cutting into the deficit right now. Harris dribbling at the right wing. Leaves one off for Santoro. Hands back off to Harris. Ryan Harris drives to the rim. Shot up, no good. And another foul called. And more free throws for Ryan Harris. McMahon Gonzalez return for Mike Mincy's group. And McClellan returns for E&H. And Mbugwa and Crittenden out for the Lady Eagles. 72-56, more free throws for Harris. First one up and in. Ryan Harris off the bench with 6. 4 of which have came from the line. 2 dribbles, the second one up and in. 72-58. And that's 10 straight points for E&H. And Carson-Newman hasn't scored in 3.5 minutes. 14-point game. Ladd, top of the key, stops from the right elbow, shoots a shot up, right of the iron, rebound, Glantz. She's double-teamed and dribbles out of it. Leaves one off for Peyton Monahan. Up ahead to Harris, into the right corner, McClellan. Back out Harris. They lob it inside. Glantz can't make the catch, and then a 34th turnover for E&H. Wasps were great in the first quarter, outscored Carson-Newman by 7, took care of the basketball, but has not been able to replicate that through the rest of this one. McMahon top of the key, over to Knuckles, pump fakes a 17-footer, puts it on the floor, now will shoot it. Too strong, rebound secured by Harris. 2:40 to go. Wasps trying to continue to cut into the lead. Glance drives baseline, now into the corner, lobs it out. Harris, left wing three, it's up off the backboard. Rebound tipped back out. Harris is there to secure it. Off to Monahan. She'll stop. Right elbow shot off glass. No. Rebound. Loose. Underneath. Tied up. Jump ball. Possession arrow favors Carson-Newman. .220 left in this one. Eagles by 14, despite a 4.5-minute scoring drought here in this fourth quarter. 72-58. Ladd puts it on the floor. Drives. Splits two defenders. Put the shot up. No good. No foul was called either. Rebound for the Wasps. And Gonzalez steps into the passing lane for her 6th steal. Lobs to Hayworth. Her layup's up and in. That ends a 5-minute scoring drought and extends the lead to 16. Emily Gonzalez with 6 steals in this game. That ties Rutherford. Both have 6. And a foul out front on Carly Hayworth. That'll be her 3rd. And more free throws for Emory and Henry. Harris will shoot them. Harris is 5 of 7, trying to extend on a solid night off the bench. And the first one rolls around the iron and out. Oh of 2 for Harris. Hodges gets the rebound. McMahon blocks it back, and another foul underneath. 2 misses from Harris, but Hodges there to get the rebound, and she'll head back to the line. More free throws for E&H. First one for Hodges is up and in. Second one good as well. Back to a 14-point game, 74-60. Gonzalez, right wing, dribbling, now drives on Harris, gets bumped and tripped by Glance, and a foul, and Gonzalez down in pain. 1:28 to go in the fourth quarter. Gonzalez now helps herself and is not putting much weight on that right ankle. Trying to walk it off as she goes down now again in the left corner, or in the right corner. Boshiers returns to the game probably to replace Gonzalez. And the officials are going to direct the two teams to head off to the benches as Carson-Newman athletic trainer Rebecca Spate attends to Gonzalez, who has had a phenomenal game. 6 steals off the bench, 3 assists, and 8 points for the sophomore guard. Tying her career high with those 8 points. Certainly the 6 steals are definitely a career high. And also has 3 assists that also tie her career high. So a career effort for her. She's able to walk across the court. Seems to be okay. Boshiers replaces her with 88 seconds left in the game. Skyler will inbound right at the baseline. A lob to Knuckles at the free throw line. Maddie faces up, drives, and traveled. Turnover number 13 for the Lady Eagles. They've taken care of it for the most part in what was a sloppy second half for E&H. Minute 20 to go. Eagles by 14. It's going to be the third quarter. That's the story of this game as Monahan walks it across the timeline. So we wind down this one. Harris dribbles to the top of the key. Picks her dribble up, hands off for Glance. Grace Glance has 7 points and 15 rebounds. Lobs it to McClellan. Back to Harris, left wing. Back to McClellan, a pump fake. She shoots a shot off the backboard. No, but a traveling violation called on E&H. 36 turnovers. Most turnovers by a Carson-Newman opponent this year. Matt outmatches what E&H did back on January 10th of 30. Ladd drives into the defense, tried to leave it off, and another turnover, and now a foul. Is it on Carson-Newman or E&H? Let's see. 2 players went down. They do get Carson-Newman for the foul. Maddie Knuckles commits it. That's her second. And more free throws for E&H. 74-60, 40 seconds to go. Eagles have committed 10 fouls in the fourth quarter. And E&H has taken advantage of a 12-2 run. They've made 5 straight points from the line. Second one up and in. 10 of the 16 points for the Wasps are from the line in the fourth quarter. It's a 12-point game with 35 seconds to go. Ladd drives into the paint, shoots a shot that's short of the iron. Rebound for Harris. E&H crosses the timeline. It's a 12-point game. Shot clock's off. Harris steps back from the right elbow. Lob it inside. Glance makes the catch. Spins on Ladd. Wild shot up off backboard. No. And a foul underneath. As Madeline Ladd secured the rebound, got hit from behind by Monahan. Her first, team's fourth. 15 seconds left. Carson-Newman should be able to walk it up and not need to take a shot. 38 points in the third quarter. You combine the other 3 quarters, and you don't even get that score for Carson-Newman in this win. 74-62, the final here inside the King Center. Lady Eagles score more points in quarter number 3 than in any other quarter. They turned it on when they needed to and are going to leave Emory, Virginia with a 74-62 victory. Lady Eagles break the program record for steals in a game with 29, and they force a season-high 36 turnovers. Lady Eagles are 13-5 and 7-3 in the league this year. E&H is 8-10 and 3-7 in the league. Domino's post-game report will head your way after these messages on the Eagles Sports Network.
If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman Bookstore.
Serving MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
The game's over, but we're just getting warmed up. The Domino's post-game report starts in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit InterDigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is the Domino's post-game report on the Eagle Sports Network.
Right wing 3, Alvy Cash. Michaela Alvey.
Your stats breakdown. A conversation with Mike Mincy, presented by Modern Woodman Financial Planning. Plus, the selection of the AEC Electrifying Play and Food City Player of the Game are all headed your way. Today's game is also brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles and Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Trilight, dream big with gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagle. Let's head back to the arena and the voice of the Lady Eagles, Andrew Rogers.
All right, back here inside the King Center, Carson-Newman wins by a final score of 74-62. And this is the Domino's post-game report. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. When you're hungry, reach for Domino's. Whether you're a student looking for a late-night snack or just out to eat with some coworkers, Domino's has a deal for you. Get a large one-topping pizza for $5.99 when you use your Carson-Newman ID, or get 25% off your entire order when you bring your business card in at lunch. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Well, it was a sloppy 3 quarters of basketball, but Carson-Newman played an incredible third quarter. And that's the story and the difference in this basketball game. These numbers that you're going to hear are just absolutely wild. And we'll bring these to you before we hear from Mike Mincy, and he'll bring Emily Gonzalez to the scores table as well. In this game, 74-62 is the final. And Carson-Newman scored 38 points in the third quarter. You combine the other 3 quarters, you get 36 points. It was 1 quarter the difference. Eagles had 17 baskets in the third quarter, were 17 of 24, all after a half of basketball, where the Lady Eagles were 8 of 35 at halftime from the field. Wild sequence in the third quarter. A lot of the efficient shooting came off of several Emory and Henry mistakes in that third quarter. Eagles forced 36 turnovers, stole the basketball 29 times, a program record 29 times in this 12-point victory over Emory and Henry. The defense, the offense. The defense led to the offense, and that's why Carson-Newman was so efficient in the third quarter of play. Lady Eagles had 11 steals in the first half, but did not convert many buckets off of all those mistakes that E&H made in the first half in this game. Eagles made up for it, ended up scoring 36 points off of turnovers. Off of those 36 Wasp turnovers, that matches the same number it did 2 weeks ago against E&H, and that is a season high in points off of turnovers as well. 74-62 the final, a 12-point win in a game where Carson-Newman led by as many as 24 points in the basketball contest. E&H led after one. It was a 7-point Wasp lead, 19-12, in large part to quality defense on the other end. Wasps were 5 of 16 from the field, held Carson-Newman to 4 of 16 and made free throws to secure the 7-point lead. Eagles tied it up with a 15-8 second quarter, and then that massive third quarter, 38-19 in that third quarter, and that's the difference in a 74-62 final score. Lindsay Taylor is Carson-Newman's only double-figure scorer in the game. She scored 17 of her 22 after halftime and made 8 baskets in 10 tries. All of those were in the second half. 6 of 7 from the free throw line with 6 rebounds. Michaela Alvey led the way with 10 boards in this game as well. Eagles had 2 players get 6 steals in the game. It was Emily Gonzalez with 6, Tori Rutherford with 6. Bunch of different players made multiple baskets in this victory as well. Campbell Penland led the way with a team-high 6 assists. Final score 74-62. We'll continue on with the Domino's post-game report and hear from Mike Mincy and Emily Gonzalez when we come back right here on the Eagles Sports Network.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
More player interviews and stats come your way in 60 seconds when the Domino's postgame report continues on the Eagles Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Back here on the Domino's post-game report, Andrew Rogers now joined by Carson-Newman head coach Mike Mincy after a 74-62 road victory over Emory and Henry. Coach, I'm not going to ask about anything except the third quarter because that was an incredible third quarter. You scored more points in third than you did in the other 3 combined. What flipped the switch after halftime? The defense was just as good as it was in the first half, but it seemed like you scored off of it more in the third. What was the light switch? Is it just a light switch flicking on for the team in that third quarter to turn this game around?
I mean, I didn't get onto them at halftime. I didn't have some kind of fiery speech. I just said, we were, whatever we were, it was bad. Shooting 15% from the 3 or whatever it was, 20% from the field. A lot of them were wide open shots, and you got to make them pay. They were doing a good job. They weren't giving us anything in the paint, and they weren't giving us a lot of offensive rebounds to be able to get easy second chance points. And even when we did catch it, we had a lot of people around us. I think fatigue factor played in to the third quarter. Obviously, we got steals, we got defensive rebounds, pushed the ball down the floor. Anytime you can get Lindsay going, I don't think Lindsay had a bucket in the first half.
She didn't have a shot attempt.
Didn't have a shot attempt, made 5 free throws, I think, and then she goes 8 of 10, and I don't know if all that was in the third quarter or if she got one in the fourth or not, but that's huge, because she's getting 8 buckets. There's 16 points right near the rim. Yep. We hit 3 threes in the third quarter, I believe, which would have been the most we made all, that's what we made in the first half. So, like I said, 3 quarters of basketball today for us was horrible. The third quarter was really good by getting 38 points.
Talking about that third quarter, so many turnovers were forced, so many steals. You break the program record for steals in a game with 29. Emily Gonzalez, Tori Rutherford had 6 apiece. What did you see from those 2 specifically that seemed to be around the ball a lot, but the team in general was around it a lot as well?
Yeah, one of the things I mentioned at halftime is that our players that play hard kept us kind of in the game. I mean, we're tied 27-27. I don't think we can shoot the ball any worse. I don't know that we can play any worse, and we're tied. So that was silver lining. Certainly come out and play, I guess, up to our potential maybe in the third quarter. I mean, I'm just now looking at, because I was upset about other stuff. So, I mean, we turned them over 36 times, and like you said, we get 29 steals for a program record, and all of that is good, but we still shoot the ball horribly for the game, and certainly from the three. And then the fourth quarter was a nightmare altogether.
You mentioned the poor shooting, and I think I've asked you this multiple times, but it seemed like they were good shot attempts. Did you see it the same way? They were open looks, they just weren't going in?
Oh, yeah. In the first two quarters, for sure, we were shooting open shots out of our, heavy minute getters and volume shooters. Third quarter, we had a lot of. I mean, we shot 70% from the field in the third quarter, so we only missed. We're 17 of 24, so did a good job there. But then we get into the fourth quarter, and we're 3 of 18. We, in essence, emptied the bench, trying to give the younger kids an opportunity to play. And I feel like that's second game in a row that we've had that opportunity to do that. That we haven't got the production that we need out of them.
It seems like your team has done an excellent job of coming out of the gates and playing well early on and often. It was the opposite today. So how can this team use this as a learning curve to face the early adversity, shots not falling, what not, and to take this and know, okay, every game isn't going to go our way from the jump, but we got to be able to respond better from it.
I mean, they're 4-2 at home. I think they lost to Coker here by 4, lost to Catawba maybe by 4, and it's a different set of circumstances. You're playing the second game at 7:30. We had an overtime game with the boys, so there's a lot of things that are different or unusual, I guess, for this particular game. And I don't know how. I guess teams don't shoot very well here. I know we did last year, but we didn't this year. And when Braylon's like the all-time leading scorer in the history of our school. She's one of the best players we've ever had. She's 0 for 6 from the field, 0 for 5 from the 3, and I would say that almost all 5 of them were in her wheelhouse to shoot and make. And we don't get that. We don't get any shots out of Lindsay. I mean, you're going to score 27 points if you do stuff like that. And then we come out in the third quarter, and I know Braylon hit, I guess, her 1-3 there in the third quarter. You get the easy stuff out of Lindsay, and then everybody else can kind of contribute. I'm proud of Emily. Emily did not touch the floor at Wingate. We went with Ashland for a majority of that game when we went to the bench. Yep. And then the day she comes in, she didn't pout. And she brought it and played extremely well.
As you head into Coker on Saturday, it's your normal Wednesday, Saturday, but kind of a quicker turnaround because of the late game here tonight. What are you going to emphasize as you get ready for Coker on Saturday?
We're going back home. We play much better at home. We shoot the ball much better at home. And so, this is just one of those games that you're happy to get out of here with a win. Didn't play well at all except for the third quarter. And then the fourth quarter was obviously, in my opinion, as the coach, my fourth quarter was a big letdown because, we put them at the free throw line 15 times. They made 11 of them. Yep. No, I'm sorry. I got that right? Yeah.
Yep.
They only made 2 buckets total. And that's the second game that I think we've done that when we've gone deep into the bench, is put the opposing team at the free throw line and not score very well. So not that that's what we got to worry about against Coker, because you're going to obviously go back and rely on your older, experienced kids. Yep. But I think we'll have a much better start in Holt Fieldhouse.
Congrats on a third straight win. We'll talk to you Saturday.
Thank you, Andrew.
That's head coach Mike Mincy after his team's 74-62 defeat of the Emory and Henry Wasps. His comments brought to us by Monard Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. Our Food City Player of the Game tonight is Emily Gonzalez. She is our Food City Player of the Game after 8 points and 6 steals, both career highs for her. Value every day is Food City. Now joined by our Food City Player of the Game, Emily Gonzalez. Andrew Rogers here for the Eagle Sports Network. Emily, your coach just brought it up. You didn't play last time out against Wingate. Came into the game today and made a huge impact. 6 steals, career high, 8 points, a career high to tie that and a season high. What was the mindset? Because you didn't play last time out, but you came in today and made a huge impact.
Well, I'm always just trying to help the team in any way I can, whether it's on the bench or if he plays me. I didn't play against Wingate, but I'm always just making sure that I'm being a good teammate. That's my number one priority, is be a good teammate, and everything will work out the way it needs to work out. So, yeah, that's kind of what happened today. Today I played a little bit more, so just did what I could.
How important was that third quarter sequence? And certainly you were a big part of that, had a bunch of steals in that sequence. I think most of your 8 points came in that third quarter stretch where you guys scored 38 points and outscored them by 19. What flipped as a team, because the first half didn't go your guys' way, shooting the basketball, whatnot, but then to flip the switch in quarter number 3?
I think our press obviously was our main thing. We were just more handsy, we were more eager, and I felt like it was carried throughout the whole 5 players. Like everyone wanted to get the ball, and we just had that in our mindset to get the ball, steal it, and score.
Certainly that is what flipped this game around, and you had 6 steals. The team breaks the program record with 29 for a single game record. Tori had 6. I could go on and on about how many other steals people had across the board. Was it just the more activity that was the difference to score off of those mistakes? Because you had a lot of steals and turnovers in the first half. Was it the third quarter ability to score off of those that was the difference?
Yeah, I mean, we have so many players that are always getting hands on the ball, like Mac, Tori, they're always getting their hands on the ball. We just weren't able to finish the first half, but second half we finally got it together, were able to produce out of their turnovers.
Certainly not the overall all-around 4-quarter performance you guys were hoping for today, but a 3-game winning streak. You're starting to find a little bit of a groove here after 2 early losses in January. How can another win like this help propel you guys throughout the rest of the year?
I guess just take it game by game, focus, don't get too far ahead of what's coming, but just take it game by game.
Congrats on a career-high performance.
Thank you.
That's Emily Gonzalez, our Food City player of the game tonight. Eagles win it 74-62 here inside the King Center. Food City value every day. Let's take a look around the South Atlantic Conference to wrap things up. Here on this Wednesday night, Catawba downs Wingate by 12 points at home. Catawba College Indians stay with just 1 loss in the league, and they're 8-1 atop the conference table. Eagles win it here by 12 points. Anderson holds off Lenore Ryan, a 13-point victory, 77-64. The Trojans trailed by 9 points at the break, but erupt in the third and fourth quarters to secure the 13-point victory. Lincoln Memorial wins by 30 on Tusculum, 87-57. The final. Limestone, a 2-point victory over Coker, 56-54. Catawba by 9, as we mentioned. Newberry holds off Mars Hill, 66-58. At home. Carson-Newman's won 3 games in a row. They've won back-to-back road games for the first time all season. They're 3-5 away from Holt and improved to 7-3 in the league, tied for third place with Lincoln Memorial. Time to wrap things up here from the King Center. For my counterpart, Adam Cavalier, and our network producer, Skip Roberts, I'm Andrew Rogers. We'll talk to you on Saturday afternoon. We'll flip it back over. The women will be first on Saturday. 1:45, we go on the air with the AEC countdown to tip-off as Carson-Newman takes on Coker. We'll talk to you then, and have a great rest of your Wednesday evening.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber. More. Calling 833.
The Eagles and Boston Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. The